Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to share with you a few tips. I really want to say frips, but a few tips on how you can get your signature style and really express who you are and your personality through your clothes. So this is kind of a continuation on from my wardrobe video that I did the other week, which I'll have listed in the description if you have not seen it. Basically, I kind of share with you how I organized and styled up my wardrobe so it looks pretty funky. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and let's get started. First thing that you want to do is to know your body shape and your body type, and once you pick some pieces that really look so amazing for your body shape, then it's really easy to build a bunch of other pieces around those ones that are going to work really well, and it's a really easy way to know exactly what to buy when you're going shopping, and then you kind of have this particular signature style that's almost just made out of knowing exactly what your body type is. So the trouble is you really have to be honest with yourself, and you have to be accepting of yourself. Everybody has things that they hate and everybody has things that they love about themselves, and you've just got to go, right, this is who I am, and I'm going to dress for exactly what I have, whether I like it or not, and I'm going to look amazing. So once you do that, like I said, really easy to start picking pieces and knowing what works so well for you. Also on that note, I will try and leave a link to a website if I can find a decent one that gives you a lot of information about body shapes and types and the type of clothes that you should be wearing, because obviously you want to look fabulous, and there's a lot of information out there about what types of shapes and fabrics and things like that are going to work for you and your body. The second thing is to find some inspiration. I love Pinterest. Pinterest is my favorite, not just for fashion inspiration, but for life inspiration. I'll have a link to my Pinterest in the description if you're interested in some of the things that I decide to pin, but Pinterest is my go-to place when I need some ideas. So for me, I feel like my style is quite chic, so I can just go ahead and type in chic fashion, whole page of images is going to come up, and I can just go through them and I can get inspiration and ideas, not only for things that I might want to purchase, but things that I already have and how I can style them with other things that I already have. And I think that's the best part, is when you've got a pair of jeans that you've worn 10,000 times over and you're like, I don't know what to do with it, go to Pinterest and find a new way to wear them. So on that note, there are so many different types of styles, and you can totally make up your own one if you want to, but think about some of the things that you like to look for. Do you like denim? Do you like lace? Do you like black? Like, think of the clothes that you like to wear, give it a bit of a search. Also, I will try and find another website too that will have a bit of information about the different styles there are. Like, I mean, two main ones, for example, are chic and boho. They're pretty iconic, they're pretty easily identifiable styles, so I'll have a link in the description if I can find a decent one of some information about different types of styles so that you can kind of maybe pick what really fits you the most and then find inspiration based on that type of title. The third thing is to literally clean out your whole wardrobe. Get everything out, throw it on your bed, pick out your favorite items, hang them up, and then only put things back into your wardrobe that match your favorite items, things that you can wear with them and things that just seem to be of a similar shape or style, and everything else that just doesn't match, get rid of it. Either donate it to charity or sell it, whatever is your thing, and that way your wardrobe is going to have just those key pieces. And that's what I did when I moved in here. I started hanging up my favorite things first, and then when I looked around, I was like, oh, there's all these clothes that just don't match anymore. They just don't fit with the things that I love the most, so I'm just going to get rid of them, and that's what I did. The fourth thing is to pick out your favorite color. What color do you like wearing? So like, I love purples in makeup, but I'm not gonna wear purples, so make sure it's a color that you want to wear. For me, my favorite color is gray. We've established this a long time ago. We all know that I love gray, and I'm a little bit gray obsessed. And also my nails, I'm going to get them done next week, and I'm gonna go a different shade of gray. Why I just told you that, I don't know. Sorry, getting a little bit distracted. Anyways, so I love gray. So when I hung up all of my clothes, the biggest section of course was gray, followed by white, by black, and then I've started to add a little bit of nude. So those are kind of like my base colors, but try and really work out what color you love and what you like to wear, and then make that your signature color. Make it so that everyone who knows you knows that if they see emerald green is your color, or if they see yellow, that is your color. So pick a color. If you like multiple colors, you can totally do that, but I feel like if you're just starting out, pick one color, and if you really can't decide on a color, pick no color and just go neutrals. The fifth thing is to follow on from your favorite color and start to color coordinate your wardrobe. I realized that I love gray, followed by white, and then the black, and then I started to add in some nudes. So nude is like the next section that's starting to get a little bit bigger. And then I had quite a number of denim pieces, and I wear a lot of denim, so I was like, well, that's my blue. Blue is like a little color on the side. It's not as large a section as my gray, but it's a little color on the side, and I have a bit of navy blue in there as well. And then I have two other colors, which are colors I'm not even sure that I will keep in my wardrobe. One is burgundy, and I have two things, only two things of the burgundy, but I love those things that they're in there. And then the other color is khaki, and I have three things, and they're actually on the other side of my wardrobe because they just kind of didn't fit with my color theme. So that's why I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna keep them, but that's how it went. I started with the large color to this white to the black, and just went from the largest all the way through to what I had the least amount of. Everything else went. I was like, 7 colors, that's enough. So just, yeah, color code everything and then go from there about what other little colors you can add in. So for me, it's the khaki green, the burgundy, and the sort of navy blue / denim. The sixth thing is to work out your features. Like, what are your favorite features of clothing? Do you like really, really plain things? Do you like things that have pockets? Do you like things that have buttons? Do you like things that have colors, lace, frills? Like, what do you like about clothes, and then work around that. So the thing that I noticed too when I was putting all of my stuff in my wardrobe is that all of these pieces had common like factors to them, common features. So a lot of my tops have high necks. I really like high necked things. A lot of them have the exact same style where it's like quite high neck and then just one sort of piece of thread kind of thing around here. I noticed a few of my tops had that. I also noticed that I like things that have buttons and almost a little bit of like a tailored look, or if you will, almost a businessy type thing, and pull that into my wardrobe. My knits are a little bit interesting. I don't like buying knits that are just plain knits. They either have like some sort of cool neck feature, or in the case of this one, it is totally plain until you get to the sleeves, which have this cool like slit with this flared out feature that kind of creates this like shape to it. And then when you fold it up, it's got even more lines and shapes to it. So I like to pick things that have a lot of like unique sort of shape to them. I don't like to purchase plain things, really. I like to have things that have just like a little bit of detail to them. And that leads me into the 7th thing that I have to talk about. This is a lot of things to talk about. Now I've lost my train of thought. Yay! The reason that this one is the 7th is because it's not something that you would do first. It's the fine details to your style. So for me, something that I noticed when I was putting together my wardrobe is that a lot of my clothes have a line feature to them. I like geometric stuff. I mean, this is a given. Look, I have a triangular tattoo and I have this thing. A lot of stuff I have is geometric, and you know, there are so many different elements to design. You know, color could be one. You could have color, you could have textures, you could love things that are sequined or fluffy or whatever it is that you love in texture. But for me, I found that it was line, and I could have just purchased a plain knitted sweater top like this, but the reason that I purchased this one that I'm wearing is because of the features over the hands. And there's a slit down the side, and everything kind of fans out into this like angular, triangular sort of shape. When you fold it back, there is more lines, there's more shape, and that's what I really like about all of my pieces in my wardrobe. Is there's some sort of feature on them that makes them a little bit different, something that's kind of pointy almost, if you will. So I'm about to get a new top. Yes, I will have a haul of all this amazing stuff that I bought from the US recently when it arrives, but it will have a V-neck just here, and then the sleeves and the shoulders are just so straight across. And I love that. I love how angular it is to go from here and then straight down here and then across. And I like that in my clothes. I like the angular things. So just try and find out what type of lines you like. Do you like stripes? Do you like waves? Do you like things that flare out? Do you like things that are really fitted? Do you like circles? Like, find some shape in what it is that you love, and then kind of work your wardrobe around those as well. So that's like the fine-tuned details though. So yeah, I really hope all of these points made sense, and I really hope that they were interesting and helpful, and I feel like I'm just kind of losing my train of thought right now, but I tried. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. You can check out my last video at the top here, down the bottom. I will leave the link to my wardrobe organizational video. Links will be in the description as well. Like I said, if you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!